evening, Upasna. How are you doing, dear?
I'm good, Divine Mother. Thank you.
So, what's up? Looking forward for this weekend session with Goddess Lumina.
All good, Divine Mother. I could not able to hear you clearly. Your voice is a bit low.
Okay, just check. Is it better now? Is it better? No?
Mm,
Okay. Can you check now? Is it better?
no. If it is audible to others as well, then I can join if there is something with my uh, mobile or.
Okay. I can hear you very clearly, and it also shows that the audio here is perfectly fine. So, can you try using your headphones? Just try. We wait for others to join. No, now I cannot hear you.
It is audible to others.
Yes, now I can hear you.
So may I relog to the panel?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Thank you, ma'am.
yes. Satyavati has joined. Satyavati, can you please confirm if our audio quality is visible for you? I mean, audible for you? Okay, thank you, thank you. Yes, good evening. Is it better now?
Yeah, ma'am. Now I could able to hear you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Satyavati also confirmed that it is like perfectly audible. Okay.
Maybe that was from my side only. So I changed the technology phone. Okay.
The goddess Lumina brought in the light.
Yeah, ma'am. Or your boy. Okay.
We wait for
So
a few more minutes, then to join. Uh, in the meantime, I think we can just catch up on spiritual evolution, spiritual ascension, what is happening in the present climatic changes. How do you think it is contributing to the evolution, and what mankind must undertake for helping themselves to evolve spiritually, and for them to also realize that we are on a journey called life to beautifully go ahead with alignment with spiritual consciousness, and one of our main purposes to come into this human journey is to grow in life spiritually, to become rich in the soul level and improve the frequency of our soul by climbing and rising to the further dimensions of life. So uh, Upasna, would you like to share of your inputs dear while we wait for everyone to join?
yes, Divine Mother, thank you so much for the opportunity. For me, Divine Mother, I'm just practicing with myself feelings and joining the all the learnings, learning various things, various modalities, practicing ancestral healing and womb healing. That is making me more aware day by day. I'm understanding. Actually, when I pull the cards, I open the deck, the masters came and they help me to understand that in which situation I am right now, why it is occurring for me, and how to connect with that and how to deal with that. So I'm evolving, I'm becoming more realized, understanding how to deal with. Matlab, I would say when you are understanding that why this situation is occurring for you and how to resolve it is the better state of consciousness. And learning is always there. So jitna bhi karo maybe kami hai, but still I'm evolving beautifully, Divine Mother, because I feel I'm more connected with divine. I'm near to him, so I'm feeling blessed that I'm near to my divine.
So beautiful, dear. Yes, it's for us to understand and know that the evolution, the spiritual evolution, and the upgradation that we wish to embrace for our soul or welcome into our soul path cannot be accomplished in a matter of few days, few months. It is a continuous practice of dedication, sincerity with our own self, mindfulness, breath work, mindfulness, meditative states, working with the self healing, improving the strength of our own chakras, and also working with our thoughts, helping us to realize that if you have changed from the previous thought forms to the newer levels, is our thoughts are in harmony and alignment, is it thinking good not just for self but for the humanity. So we are all in a progressive pathway, and this has to be carried out with dedication time and again. At times comes the knots, at times comes those contracts surfacing up in the level of the consciousness, which man has to heal with kriya yoga, chakra dhyanam, womb
Hmm.
healing, ancestry healing, and likewise improve on our spiritual strength. But once your journey is begun and you are sure about the journey, so every year, step by step, as we move ahead, we become aware that how it is transforming and helping us to grow spiritually, and the result of which will be seen only in the number of years after practice. So that's so beautiful. And yet more and more beings today are coming up to this awareness that they need to find their holistic space, the peace state, or they need to pursue the pathway with spirituality, because they're realizing that other than the the daily chaos of life, there is something more needed to the value of life, and that's where they're going back to the roots and helping themselves to find
Hmm.
their alignment with the path. So beautiful, dear.
Yeah,
As time
thank you
goes
so much. In the morning, Divine Mother, yesterday I was in so much of clutter of thoughts. So in the morning, I just went with Sikastu cards. I pulled the card and the card came self mastery. And when I read that chapter, it was that detachment is important. So I just connected that yes, I'm doing several things, but I'm not, I'm just evolving my and dropping my consciousness over there. So the clutter, it becoming clutter in my mind. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much,
these
Divine
days,
Mother, for all these blessings.
thank you. These days, I'm just completing the completed work of Master Sai Baba. So it's at the final level of just rereading it again, which is completed. So multiple experiences of Master Sai Samarth and Master Sai Baba is occurring. So automatically, I can say that it is just at a high level of state of lights that always I find my consciousness, which itself by itself is so blissful. So Sikas to the Zen way, the Master Brothers leading the life path, the ascended masters of lights, improving our life frequency and bringing more spirituality into our space. The ancestral divination cards giving us the wise wisdom of the ancestors. So to the Master Oreo Boy helping us to strengthen our personality. Mother Kuan in understanding, helping us to heal our soul. Each of this has been so magically, when I integrate in my space day to day, morning, evening, night session schedules. It's just like 365 days of your life is actually going in the surrender to the masters. So that is also profoundly, profoundly helping.
Yes, Divine Mother. And now eagerly waiting for Goddess Lumina's I Am the Light. That is upcoming program.
Yes.
So, just
So
wanted to know about Divine Mother, about Goddess Lumina, I Am the Light.
Ah, so my dear goddess Lumina is one of the goddesses from our womb divination card deck that we have
Mm,
understood that mother is a womb healer. But couple of 3 months back, mother goddess Lumina was making her constant appearances during my meditations. So when there were more times, 5 6 times of walking of Master Goddess Lumina, is when I realized that okay, strongly mother wants me to write with her, and that is how this I Am the Light program came up into the light plan of writing with mother. So basically, about I Am the Light with Master Goddess Lumina. It's about working with twin flames. It's about working with soulmates. It's about improving the soul frequency to improve the energy with relationships, relationship with that of ourself, relationship with the partner, or that of the soulmate or the twin flame that may be part of the journey. Also to improve relationship with people outside, and of course, if there is a energy pattern or a karmic tangle or cord that may be present in the birth of the children because of the unhealed states of twin flames or that of soulmates, that the mother goddess works across for the resolution of the child's karmic cord, which might have been created due to the imbalance. But it's a complete light program, like just by when you connect with that the mother's theme, that I am the light. So when you
mm,
relate it to that light theme itself, the mother beautifully helps in the healing of the inner self. So helping in the expression, helping in the conversation, helping in the womb area to heal, in the heart area to heal, and replacing the light within the consciousness and the system of every individual. So it has been
mm,
very unique again and very different, because in the past we have had one of the programs like the Lady Nada program. So Mother Lady Nada program has been another program which help in the level of the soulmates to work across in the light plan to be healed. But this is another extension and the higher advancement from that level to the newer level. Here it covers at the frequency for the children, it works at the frequency for all the relationships, and so
mm,
too this is a program where we connect across with Divine Mother's 11th ray frequencies, which is beautiful blue or golden and orange, which activates a divine ray wisdom to be activated into the being's consciousness through mindfulness meditation journey. And again, this is a short guided program, just 4 hours, and you will see the reflection and the changes to occur not just for your personality and your lifestyle, but it will last a lifetime. So that
uh,
is about the significance of mother coming across. And I understood why mother came up at this time in this new advancement time of 2023, because lot of plants of the earth are under fast ascension, fast processes. People are wanting, or people are looking for meaningful relationships. They
mm,
are wanting to offload the stress or the baggages of the relationships, or not able to understand why they limited in the expression of relationship for such a long period of time. They are wanting to find the genuine meaning of the relationships, and that is why I realized that Goddess Lumina came across as a spark, clear spark of the light, to bring in the light through this workshop that it came forth.
yeah, ma'am, these days there's so pain in the relationships, emotions.
Uh, lot of members joining. Hello Satya, hello Nagalakshmi, hello Sharmila ji, hello Shampa, hi Deepika, hello Kaveri. So good to see all of you. Please, yeah.
Hello
So
and good evening to everyone.
the goddess Lumina, please post your questions. We'll be perfectly be happy to share it across. Yes, please, Upasna. Over to you, dear.
Thank you so much, Divine Mother. Ma'am, I wanted also wanted to know and understand something about like twin flame relationships. It's very common, and many people understanding about twin flame as per their understandings and whatever the guidance they are having from other spiritual teachers or wherever they are connected with. But I also wanted to know about the twin flame relationships and why they are so much painful, and how Goddess Lumina is going to help, and why to make the people come out of that pain and sufferings, and so that they could just come out of that all negative zone and area where their life has stuck. So I also wanted something to know about what is twin flame. Sharmila ji has also the question, what is twin flame?
Okay. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So I'll take some, guidances that has been downloaded from the mother. So allow me to refer to the laptop where it is all written and compiled in the for the program. So here the mother leads us to understand that, how do you understand first of all a relationship that you are in? Is it a twin flame or is it a soulmate?
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
really,
ma'am.
first of all, it's important to understand what kind of a relationship we are in,
Yeah.
right? While we are all aware about normal love relationships, life relationship through marriage or convenience of awareness, or because families brought us into awareness, but it's important to realize that when you are coming into the goddess's light frequency, you are led to understand what kind of a relationship are you in. So here, the mother asks you to address first of all, like, what do you think your partner is? So is it a twin flame or is it a soulmate?
Okay.
So, of course, what if it is a twin flame or if it is a soulmate, your heart and your consciousness will help you to rightly understand that if your partner is a soulmate or a twin flame, because you are in the frequency of Mother Goddess, luminous, I am the light frequency. So the light
Ah,
is flocking into the consciousness of the heart and the mind. So it will quickly help you to identify. But yet, mother is giving us the clues, further clues, like with the individual. If it is a twin flame, so which means if you are in a relationship with a twin flame, it shows that there may be age gaps which are uniquely different from the social norms. Like the social norms will usually say that, the husband has to be older to the wife, has to be age gap of about, 4, 6, 8, 10 in the earlier times also it used to happen like that. But here the soulmates are those who would be reversed. Like a wife's soul age would be way higher than the partner, that is of the husband or the partner's age. So that is one of the things. That means it may have age gaps which are uniquely different from social norms. They go with the soul frequency. When they connect, they understand that, we have some big mission in life, or we have a purpose to come in life. So that is how they connect. So that is one of the awareness that twin flames leads us to. There is a sense of knowingness when they meet, as if we have known each other. So that is another. Sometimes their, the thoughts are also of similar frequencies, so they may want to do things equally together, and yet their consciousness is operating in similar thought frequencies. Also, their tastes are similar. They also have deeper connections at the soul level. Their lifelines get opened up in a major way. That means, what, when the twin flame enters their life, or even when it is not even established in a relationship or of a partner or of a marriage, but when the twin flame enters the life of the other partner undergoes a major shift. And this shift is something that is called as opening up of a major way. So that is one of the profound thing, that with the entry of the twin flame, the life opens up in a major way. Other than that, also, there are huge growths and shifts seen after the walk-in or the entry of the twin flame. So this helps us to realize that if, an individual has walked in and any of these characteristics are present, it is highly, understandable that it is a twin flame. Whereas for a soulmate. It is again uniquely different. No matter both are connected with the relationship, but the qualities are very different. Now, in the soulmate, there is a mix of love and platonic relationship. That is the frequency of the soulmates. There is empathy and care for one another. It also, they help each other in embracing patience, or they
mm,
become patient version of themselves. They support and care for each other even in differences. They may have the differences of opinion, but when they come together in front of the people, it is
mm,
like they have no difference. They are one together.
yeah.
So that is what is seen in a soulmate relationship. They stand together in difficult times. They may go through tough challenges, but rarely it may come out. They may know that they are going through tough situations, but they stand together in it. They don't dump each other or leave each other out during difficulties. Other than that, there is profound chemistry. Like, they may also have as similar as they have the understanding of wearing of similar clothing, the taste, the understandings are all very very same, which also goes ahead for the people to say that, oh, they carry amazing vibe together, amazing chemistry together. So that is also a sign that beings are in the soulmate relationship. They support each other's life goals, and that's one of the good quality of the soulmates together. They also give security and value to each other in the relationship. So,
Mm,
based on these unique qualities, you can easily identify whether you are in a twin flame relationship or
mm,
whether you are in a soulmate relationship.
mm,
I've also had clients asking me that, telling me that I connect with both of this. Some of the version of the twin flame and some of the version of the soulmate. So what does
mm.
this mean? So here, what Goddess Lumina reveals to us is, it is in this lifetime that you may be a twin flame or a soulmate, based on how what lessons you are needed to take.
Mm.
See, soul is here to take the lessons. So, based on the support that is needed for the lessons, they are to adapt to that soulmate or the twin flame state. But your soul would have carried the other twin flame or the soulmate relationships in your previous incarnations of lifetime.
Okay.
So in many many lifetimes you all are together, but some lifetime you carried the role as a soulmate, some lifetime you carried the soulmate as a twin flame.
Twin flame.
So in which case, so you match to those combinations. But
Mm.
what is more stronger in this birth is what reveals to you whether it is a twin flame or if it is a soulmate.
Yeah. So, Mother, I also wanted to ask one question that came up into my awareness right now when you were describing about the twin flame relationship. That both the twin flame partners, they are knowing that they, is there any possibility that they are knowing that they are in a twin flame relationship, and or it is possible that one may be not knowing that they are in a twin flame relationship, or like that, they,
It is
is it
highly possible
necessary
that
for them?
they may not even know. If they are ignorant about the relationship, they may not even know what kind of relationship they are in. But
Mm.
if they're aware, if they're observant, then only they come to know that they are in a twin flame or a soulmate kind of a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this Goddess Lumina, this workshop and the light workshop, we are going to heal if the all the pains and the sufferings that a person carrying in a twin flame relationship, and
Yes.
this will help them their life to evolve. So, Divine Mother, one more thing I.
Contracts get surfaced up. Contracts surfaces up when there are lessons to be taken, and it is time for the contracts to be resolved. Contract by itself is posing as a difficulty in the relationship. So whoever gets drawn towards this connection of the I am the light goddess Lumina's workshop is directly been brought in here to resolve certain contracts.
Ah,
So definitely in the mother's ray, as well as this is while the workshop by itself is going through the meditative zone, but from the earth dimensions, The consciousness and the mind of an individual is raised to the lighter dimensions, that is the fifth plane, the seventh plane, the higher ninth plane. Based on the higher dimensional work, the understandings come through. So that's
Hmm.
where the contracts also get resolved and released when they identify, okay, the pattern of this aspect, why my particular soulmate or my twin flame is behaving with me on this way, in this way, is because of this contracts or these many number of loopholes in the contracts. So they are able to fill it and heal it and resolve those contracts and eliminate the problem from the earth level. So it
Oh,
goes in that way, dear.
so beautiful, ma'am. Ma'am, Satya ma'am is asking that anyone can be your twin flame or soulmate, could be a friend, parent, a child, or a sibling.
Yes, absolutely. It's not important for us to think that only your partner or your relationships, as in your husband or your spouse, can is only needed to be a twin flame or a soulmate. So it is not necessary that a individual should have just one twin flame in a lifetime or one soulmate in a lifetime. It can be many based on the progression of the journey in relationships. So
Okay.
too, it can be found in the presence or the form of a child, in the form of a pet, in the form of an important role figure, in the form of a teacher, in the form of a guide. It can be in the form of a sibling. It can be in the form of a parent. So it can be at any level that it can be present, because based on the need of evolution, the entry occurs.
Hmm.
Based on the entry is when the larger plan gets revealed. So then, at that point of time, the relationship that is most viable or needed is what comes up in the form. So,
Okay.
soulmate can be also be found as one of the child in the family.
So, ma'am, anyone having some of kind of relationship issue, whether with their siblings, partner, spouse, parents, or kids, they can join this program to heal their relationship.
Absolutely, absolutely, dear. Because it is not just about healing with the twin flame or healing with the soul impression. Even if even if a being is not in a relationship, let's say,
Hmm.
not met their soulmate or their twin flame, but they might have already had an experience with them in their prior birth journeys, and
Oh.
because of which the present relationship at certain level may be needing healing, because they might have been their twin flame or the soulmate in the past, or because of the void in the previous relationship in the past,
Hmm.
this relationship is a hindrance or a pain. So all beings can be part of this, not just the ones who are actually suffering. If the call is that I want to be part of the I Am the Light program, and it is
Hmm.
strongly calling you, you might must consider, because it's simply the understanding that this call is a higher guidance.
Hmm. So, if anyone is not able to carry their relationship, a healthy relationship or a long term relationship, can also be a part of this program and get the benefit out of it.
And even the individuals where there are children affected
Ah.
also consider this. So, what Goddess Lumina lets us to understand is who all can participate in this workshop. So, first of all, for all individuals, males and females, age 18 and above, who are wanting to participate in the journey towards healing relationships, self, and ascension in lights. Next is who are looking to heal twin flame imbalances and conflicts.
Hmm.
Another, resolve difficulties in relationships.
Ah.
Another, overcome and outgrow the pattern in short lived and
Ah.
temporary relationships, which is affecting life, life's purpose, work, etc. Individuals with special children due to imbalances, who lost their twin flames through death or other losses.
Hmm.
Individuals. Individuals who are interested to activate their life journey as a twin flame guide and coach.
Hmm.
message is a higher calling for you. We
Thank
come
you
to the
so much.
message of the Mother Goddess Lumina. Who can get the best out of it?
Mm, thank you so much, Divine Mother. It is so beautiful and so many things they when it means it is covering every aspect of your life. Like it's whether it is a relationship or we are having in a we are in a good relationship or we are not in a good relationship. Any kind of thing we can go with the workshop and get the benefit out of that, so that
Yes,
we may get the deeper understanding.
there are many benefits out of this workshop, but few of the highlights of the benefits I will go ahead to share. So it first of all it helps to resolve and attain freedom in human sufferings
Mm,
involved in relationships. It helps to anchor the consciousness to the light itself and help in the progression and evolution to lights.
mm,
Likewise, it helps in the elevation of emotional strength, energy,
mm,
health, vitality, and freedom from the victimhood states. Another one, it helps in attaining balance, find progression with soul love, and empower emotional and spiritual evolution.
mm,
Likewise, it also enables the earth energy and the consciousness expansion to occur as they rise and grow collectively because the
mm,
imbalance is corrected and the balance is created. So
mm,
it empowers in the growth of the higher consciousness. Further, the personal identity of awakening, strengthening, awareness, it benefits at that level. It also aids in the success in the personal life purpose pathways. Likewise,
mm,
which also has mission for universal goals, plans, alignment, and progress for the humanity at a larger level.
mm,
Further, it aids in the healing of the special children and conditions formed and stamped in the flesh and the energy form due to the twin flame and the soul mates imbalances. Mother Goddess Lumina says that freedom being the birthright of every soul being, the divine rays of Goddess Lumina activates the flow ray of this frequency to bring forth an everlasting shift for an entire lifetime and beyond.
mm,
Once an imbalance is healed, the cure is meant for many lifetimes, is the guidance from both of them.
Well, one of the benefit you said just that it is going to help in the success of. There is a point you mentioned that in
Yeah,
at each and every aspect of the life you will get the success. So
yes.
how this will going to be help in their other aspects of life? If they are having trouble or matlab sufferings and the pain of with twin flame relationships, so will it be affecting their other parts of aspects of life, their success in their jobs and anything?
Wherever there is relationship suffering, there is a temporary disconnection or a prolonged disconnection from their environment and the people around. Because
Mm,
relationship that is not in harmony, relationships that are suffering, will not help the individuals to connect with the healthier relationships outside.
mm,
Likewise, they may have a goal, they may have a life's purpose, but they may simply not participate in such a purpose because they themselves are not able to see the light to come out of the pain in the or the struggles in the relationships. So for many years or long period of timeline, they may not know actually what their purpose is. But while with the entry of the twin flame into the life itself, that individual has already opened or activated the life's purpose. There is a big shift that may occur, but based on the emotional frequencies developed in the life pathway, even after getting into the relationship, they may resist or desist or stop or prevent their partner from getting into the lifeline when it is going in the earth way. Like relationship is to fulfill roles, to take care of responsibilities and duties, so where the interest for the life purpose is not paid attention. So In such a case, the life may just go normally and may not actually result in the productive output of what it is meant to be. So that is how the relationship can not favor us for a life path. But when we heal, I mean, that's the very reason that the individuals comes in for healing, because there is suffering, there may be sadness, there may be depression, there may be turmoils, there may be pain, there may be other conflicts that they may be, affected with. So they choose to come into the workshop or the program. So when they go into the workshop, the light of Goddess Lumina heals that impression from where the conflicts got created, clearing the many contracts, and then helping the being to rise with the light and with the personal strength. It is that rise with the light and the personal strength that strengthens the mindset of the individuals, the will of the individual, who will who, having been empowered themselves, are able to empower and help the other being in the relationship who is not able to understand the purpose in the relationship. So two beings together understands the purpose in relationship. Thus, when the togetherness empowers their strength, is when they begin to become aware that, okay, my partner has this soul path, life purpose, and so too they begin to support each other in the life path. And that's when the life that might have been diminished or might have been in the web of non-connection opens up to the connectivity, simply because the light has healed them, and then together they begin to live the higher purpose. Yeah. So change can come, right? It is not necessary that change cannot come at all. It is not necessary for us to realize that if change has stopped happening because of emotional or earthly reason, that it cannot occur. It can occur. When the light penetrates, whichever stage or age of the life it would be, the strength of the light by itself will activate the purpose. Right? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Divine Mother, for this beautiful understanding. It was so deep and interconnected and maybe not known to everyone. And some questions are there, maybe I'm not able to check it.
Yeah, I will just check. Yeah. So, Satya, anyone? Okay, this is answered. Kaveri. Twin flame, as the name suggests, is your second half. Second half. Not necessary, as you have identified it. But is it possible to have more than one twin flame? Yes. So, this answer was also just given in a dialogue. Hope this is clear. Further, why is a twin flame or soulmate healing important? So this has been answered as well, Satya. Thank you. Nagalakshmi, dear ma'am, if person has difficulty in getting into relationship, will twin flame healing help? Absolutely. Very beautiful question. Yes. People want having difficulty to get into relationship, healing the twin flame and the soulmate healing, or simply by healing the womb through the I am the light workshop will benefit. And Sharmila, ma'am, will the Goddess Lumina program help in finding the right partner? Yes, absolutely. If an individual is struggling to find a partner or having connected with beings but are confused about who would be the right partner, so obviously that's also going to be cleared, because the goddess's I am the light is very, very strong in the light. So it will help them to clear the confusion, clear the web of disconnections, and help them to find and understand who is their soulmate or who is their twin flame, or lead them to the right being who will be their soulmate or their twin flame. Also, it will clear the web of confusions whether they want to attract a twin flame or whether they want to have a soulmate, because both will assist each other ultimately. Both will help in the soul journey. But who is present and who is in the timeline based on the evolution of that individual will walk into the life. So beautiful. Thank you. Yes, please. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is opening up so many, like questions that are just there mingling in the mind and that having no answer for that. One more question I just coming into my awareness is that you mentioned that with special children due to twin flame there are some difficulties. So please, ma'am, if you can give us a bit understanding that how this
Okay.
effect
In the
to the.
second half of the healing meditation, there is something which is known as womb healing and debris clearance from the womb. So it is understood, as we have already working with the womb goddesses through the womb healing program and the workshop, which works at many levels and phases of a feminine or a masculine being's life. But this is specific, oriented to the imbalances. Okay. So here, what happens is, like in the second phase of the program, it's where the womb activation, the womb healing with the energy of debris clearance occurs. So at that point of time, from the womb, the light clears the energy which might have been stuck in the womb as a womb imbalance, whether that of the present lifetime or whether that from the lifetimes of the past, which is creating the soul impressions of imbalance. And because of which, when a child is born and if the child is operational through that imbalance, it is also showing that because the soulmates have suffered or because the twin flames have suffered, so too the soul born through their womb are suffering. So it is here that whatever challenges, whether in learning, whether in conversation, whether in adaptation, whether in grounding, or a condition that may be present in the consciousness of the young child and which is needing to be addressed. So when the individual undergoes a healing, because the light clears the entire debris, the child receives the benefit and finds the grounding, find the positiveness, find the strength to express. um, I would say that very recently I was carrying out a case work on a young individual. Uh, I mean, this individual um, has a child who was showing imbalances coming from the parental or the consciousness of the couple, and they knew that it were the imbalances coming from our own origin, but how to correct it they did not know. So I worked with the goddess Lumina and healed the womb related to that. And immediately they found that the child's grounding state, adaptation state, learning stage, conversation and expression state all became very quickly positive and transformed, which also enabled the soul conversation to be activated between the partners in the relationship. And now just in a matter of roughly 2 weeks of time, how the couple are finding more happiness in the relationships and how the child is finding the balance because the imbalance is cleared. And a child who, I mean, who they had to go behind getting the certain things done is now sitting by herself and getting the work done because she's found the balance. So all these things beautifully occurs. Surrender to the lights, work with the lights, and learnings that comes forth, and resolution of whatever is guided. While we may think that this may be the reason, that may be the reason, but we may not be able to purely go ahead and pinpoint at it. But when we go into the meditation and the healing phase, there comes a sacred level of awareness within the consciousness of the attendees that they are able to, minutely understand as to what it is, what led it towards this. And then comes the work of the light, and where
Hmm.
Goddess Mother reveals and heals it for you. That's where all the transformations occurs. This is also very good for healing the traumas of the children. So sometimes, like you see that children carry traumas and baggages, and which
Hmm.
make them lonely, which makes them not connected to the environment. So these traumas may be soul traumas, these traumas may be environmental traumas or cellular traumas, which gets higher, more accelerated or bigger because of certain imbalances of the relationships. So this healing also would heal in the release of the traumas in the children. So it's a very beautiful process, but just a 4-hour program. but in 4 hours, the strength of the goddess's light is so phenomenal that it quickly brings forth the shift in the being's reality quickly.
So thank you so much, Divine Mother. Just wanted to ask one more thing that anyone could join this program at the age of 18 plus years, and or something they have to carry earlier or prior, anything they have to go through to join this program.
No, anyone who is willing to and has got a call towards this can attend the program. And takeaway of the program is, other than that, they also get the manual to be a coach or a twin flame guide to help others. Practitioners who are already working with energy healing modalities or therapists to help individuals to connect with such kind of difficulties when they have the clientele like that, so they can go ahead and work with the manual and give them the solutions and the healing. But most importantly, there is also a womb gifted prayer for the child, or individuals who are twin flames or soulmates have already come together in a journey, but yet they are planning for a child, or they are
Mm.
already in the conception phase where a child is present in the womb. How to integrate the healing and how to create the balance or prepare the strength of the womb to be stronger to create a stronger child is also given as one of the Lumina's light guided prayer for the womb of the parents. So that is also part of this workshop.
Hmm.
So yeah, that is how this is going to help at many levels. Thank you. I think there is some more message coming.
Yeah.
Satyavati is making a lot of sense. Thank you, dear. I bow my consciousness to Goddess Lumina for bringing for such a profound healing. So beautiful, dear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, dear. So, Viji, do we always meet at twin flames in our journey? It depends upon which pathway of life we are. It is possible that we may meet our twin flames. Sometimes it's also possible that we might have met them, but we never got to know that they were a twin flames, and we more out of the journey. It's also possible that twin flames might have been part of the life, but would go out because of premature deaths or non-alignment in purposes and plans. So that is also possible. It is also possible that twin flames will come forth in our life in the coming times ahead. So it is not necessary that twin flames only have to be relationships of partners or marital sense. Twin flames can also be present in your life as a good friend, as a good colleague, as a guide, as a teacher. Twin flame can also be present in your life as your pet. It can be also present as one of your siblings or more than one of your siblings. So any of this can be possible. It is important for us to realize that twin flame or soulmate relationships are not necessarily only to be understood at a marital or a relationship level of partner alone. It can be any of that. The more we understand, the more we are able to accept it, and the acceptance of it opens up the larger plan. So that is how it goes. Hope this is clear and all your doubts. So yes, we would like to inform to you that with this, the I am the light goddess Lumina's session, live session, is coming to be completed. But would like to tell you that this is a new launched flagship program of Mindscan, and going forward, it would be continued as one of the flagship programs of Mindscan. So if your call is to be part of Mindscan family, if your call is to be part of the evolution for your soulmate journey, your twin flame journey, then you may be led towards reaching out to us. And of course, if your interest is absolutely of your spiritual evolution and spiritual plan, then Mindscan is a platform where our divine teachers across the world and in India who are mastered the art of self-healing, spiritual honor, spiritual surrender processes, and coming from the level of knowledge, awakening, and awareness will lead you towards your progressive pathway. So definitely consider to join us, and we are a happy growing family which is delivered and committed to deliver more and more lives to the humanity and society. So thank you
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, ma'am. It's on 22nd of April 2023.
So that's the date of the first launch of this flagship program. Share the word, spread the work of light. Stay blessed. I am the light.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for all the blessings, Divine Mother.
Thank you. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye, ma'am. Thank you.